Welcome to Feminine Success Secrets, the place women come to become powerfully feminine. I'm Candice Oneida. Today, I'm going to give you 3 reasons why being in your masculine won't work in relationships. Reason number 1, no room for his masculine. So what I mean by this is, the reason is, if we are so full of our masculine, we're so capable and we're so doing everything, and we're so full of the masculine energy, the action, the doing, the leading, there's no room for his. Now, I'm guessing that you're the kind of woman, because you're already successful and capable and powerful, that you actually really want a very strong man, strongly in his masculine, to match you. When I say match, we don't want him matching your masculine. We want him harmonizing, matching in the sense of polarity with your powerful feminine. Now, I'm going to give you a dating scenario. You're coming off work and you're totally in your success and you're good, and you turn up to a dating situation and you are just so full of accomplishment and doing and action. This man, without knowing it, if he's the kind of man that you actually want, he senses that there is no space for his masculine in your life. He senses that he cannot provide anything for you, that there is no invitation for him to do that from you. Ouch! And I know you're doing that unwittingly, and this is why I'm putting words to it right now. And this is another reason why, if you're in the dating scenario, that you need to create transitions from when you're working to when you're dating. But we can do that in another video. So in order that you can get out of the masculine, give space for the feminine to come out, the fluidity, the space, and the welcome for his masculine to come forward. Now, the second reason why it doesn't work for you to be in your masculine in relationships is, well, if you are so solid in your masculine, you are going to be likely to be attracting more feminine types of men. I hear a collective "ah" from people listening to this. Now, if you have done that before, and you may not have recognized it as they're being in their feminine or being more passive, because you can do everything. You can provide anything. You don't really need his help, right? And then you actually attract the polar opposite. That's just the nature of the law of the universe. We tend to attract the polar opposite in terms of polarity, in terms of masculine and feminine. So let's just be clear on that. And I'm guessing that's actually not the kind of guy you actually want. You end up mothering him. You end up taking care of him. You might even end up funding him. Any of that sound familiar? So I'm guessing that's not what you actually want. Now, I'm not saying that you don't want a man with a feminine side, a sensitivity, a heart, an ability to love. I am not talking about the true feminine inside of him. I'm talking about the fact that he doesn't have a masculine. That's not going to work, right? Now, the third reason is you end up stuck in a dynamic of fighting with his masculine. Remember, when we've been in our masculine in our corporate world or in our businesses, we are in the compete, fight and win orientation there. And my whole body of work here is to show women that you don't have to be in that in order to be successful. But if you are bringing that to the table and the man does have a masculine, you're just going to end up fighting each other's masculine. What really works in a relationship is really beautiful, juicy polarity dynamics. And by the way, that could be a movement from you going into your masculine at a time, him being more creative and more receptive, him being more in his masculine, you being more receptive and in surrender. That can happen. But if there's no what I call soul flexibility here, that starts with your soul flexibility, then there's not going to be a dynamic relationship here. By the way, when there is not a healthy polarity in relationships, sex dies. Sex dies. Sex works through polarity. The women in my channel are gay, straight, transsexual. It's all good. I want you to know that even in successful homosexual relationships, there is always a masculine-feminine polarity going on there. Look for that yourself. So my homework for you this week is to observe in yourself how your masculine doesn't work in either dating, if you're in the dating scenario, or in your relationship, in fact. And I'd love you to put your comments below on how that doesn't work for you, because I know it doesn't in relationships. Remember one key piece here. The feminine is all about relationship. And so if you want to be in your feminine power, you want to be in your feminine. So if you liked my video today, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe over here. I publish every single Sunday. And remember, when you have the courage to go out there and shine, you give others permission to do the same. So let's go out there and shine this week.